Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter. And I'm coming on because I thought it would be really fun because for Christmas I got given 2 or 3 of these kind of kits, and I thought it'd be really fun to come on and well, do them with you, see how we get on. I've never done any resin at all. If you are interested in resin, then I encourage you to go over to Amber Kintyre's channel. She has some of the most amazing resin art and pours and all sorts of amazing stuff. So if you're interested in resin, don't bother following me because this is my very first go at doing any resin. So I'm literally following this kit to the letter. So we've got a resin bookmark instructions, and they're all in there. There's loads of other instructions in here to make other things, but you've only got the kit to make the bookmark. So I thought it'd be fun to show you. Obviously, apparently I've got to leave it for 24 hours. So yeah, leave to set for best results, leave to set for 24 hours. So what I'll do is I'll do the video, show you how I got on with it, if we did or not, how we get on with it. But also I'll do a very quick video tomorrow, a couple of minutes tops, just to see how the bookmark has turned out. And fingers crossed that it does, but I'm not promising anything. So I've got everything out of the box and checked that it's all there. And what I've done, rather than, because it says put down newspaper and stuff, so I thought rather than putting down newspaper, I'll put it in this box, and then it's all contained all together. So you got the lollipop stick, you got the mould, which is for the bookmark. You've got some red rose petals. You got the tassel as well, and you got some little gold flakes, and you also got a mixing bowl, and I've put a line on there. I've already done one of the steps, and then you've got the two. So this one is epoxy resin and this one is hardener. So there's 20 mils in there, and apparently that's enough to do 2. I've read the instructions and it said it's it says 10 mils of each to make 1. So we'll see how we get on. So the first step, it said, was to fill the mold with water and then measure that. Well, I haven't got any measuring cups or anything like that, certainly not this small. So what I've done is I've tipped it into this mixing bowl, and then using my pen I've just measured. I don't know whether you can see that inside. There's a little green mark on this side, which is where the water came to. So I know that that's roughly how much of these 2 I need. So and Amber, if you're watching this, please give me some advice, because I'm literally just following the instructions. So I've got my windows open because it has to be a well ventilated area. I've got my gloves at the ready, but it says first thing to do is to put your decoration inside. So I'm going to do that first. So I'm going to use some of the petals and some of the gold, whatever that gold is. I don't know whether it's gilding flakes or what. So these are going to be too big, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to sort of rip them up a little bit like that and lay them in there at sort of random bits. I don't want to put too much in. I think that's probably more than enough. Do you think? Maybe move that one down a little bit. That's a bit too uniform, aren't they? Let's just move them round a bit. And yeah, I don't want to put too many in, and equally I don't want I don't want it to look a bit sparse. Let's get another one and see how we get on, because I want to put the gold in as well, because I really like the idea of the gold. Or are these too big? What do you think? Are these pieces too big? for inside there. They do look a bit big, don't they? Maybe if I rip them in half, that would be better. I don't know. I'm completely yeah, I'm a bit lost with this. Let's move that one there and put a piece like that. I think that's enough, don't you? Well, we'll see. And then I've got to put some of these gold flecks in as well. Well, I want to put some of these gold flecks in as well. So let's see. Is that just one big piece? Yes, it is. Oh gosh. And you can't breathe around this stuff because it just goes everywhere, doesn't it? So how do I kind of encourage it to go in? Okay, there we go. Some going in already. There you go. Come on, get in. Don't just sit on the side. That piece is just sitting on the side. It's sticking to my hands. This is a bit of a disaster, isn't it? What do you think? There we go. Maybe I shouldn't have put the camera on. I don't know. Maybe that was the wrong move. Then again, I don't know what would have been the right move. Actually, do you know what? That works. Kind of like doing it like it's salt. Or sprinkling it like that. That seems to be working. Let's get that big piece off there and see if I can. Yeah, because it's sort of breaking up in my hands. And I want a few more pieces at this end. So that's not. Let's see if I can get another piece. Goodness me. I don't want to use all of it because obviously I'd like to do 2 of it. Apparently there's enough to make 2, so I'd like to do 2. There we go. Is that working? That's working better, isn't it? Need a bit at the top though. I use this. Actually, where is my pokey tool? There we go. I can use this. This might, I'm hoping, will help. Oh, it's sort of going everywhere. Look. Oh dear me. Wonder if Amber has this problem. But then she's such an expert at it. I bet she doesn't. Get in there. Let's see. Just trying to encourage the pieces to go. Oh, and I'm breathing on it, so it's like, oh gosh. I can see bits, flakes of it going all over the place. Get in there. Right, do you think that's enough? I think that's more than enough. Not quite the way I wanted, but oh no, there's a piece on my hand, so let's see if we can get that piece to come off. That's the problem. My hands aren't cold, aren't wet or glued or anything, but they're still, gold is still sticking to it, look. And I'm trying to be really, really careful. So that's, look. Oh gosh, what a disaster. I don't want to wreck it though. There we go, that's another piece. Can I get another piece in there at the bottom? Come on. Another little piece at the bottom. Let's put my pokey tool down. And that's kind of working, I think. Kind of. There's that pokey tool, see if we can get that bit in. Right, okay. And breathe. Goodness me. Right, I'm going to put the lid on that before I sneeze or something. And it just goes everywhere. What I'll do is I will try and pick up some more of it. Yeah, there's a big piece there. Will that go in there? That might just go in there, look. Right, okay. Whew. And breathe. So this bit now, I'm guessing I need to put these gloves on. So let's just hope they fit. Goodness, these are tight. I picked these up at a car boot sale I think it was about £1 for a big packet of them. And now I know why. It's because they're tiny. Gosh. Perhaps I should have tried them on before I started. Oh my life. Goodness me. What a disaster. Come on. Let's see if I can get this on. And of course I can see gold flecks on my fingers. Oh gosh. Okay, nearly done. Nearly there. Good Lord. Just look. Okay, there we go. Gosh, they are so tight. Right, now I'm going to try and put half and half. I've turned it round, so there's the green mark in the bottom there. So I've turned it round. So I need to put half and half. So that's the hardener. I don't know if you put one in first and then put the other in. I don't know. Let's give it a go. Right. Ooh. Oh. Of course there's a thing inside it. Oh God. And now I'm going to try and get this off with this on my hands. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, check some things out, but not everything. Okay, I'm just going to get my scissors and poke them in. Right. Oh, there we go. I've just poked in it. So hopefully that'll come out. It's not coming out. Oh gosh, I think I'm going to have to take the whole thing off, aren't I? So, there we go. Gosh, no wonder it says put something down. Right, so about half of this bottle apparently should be enough. Right. No, that's not quite half. Let's have a look. That looks to me about half. There. So I'll put that to one side so I don't get mixed up. And then this one. So of course that one's got a cover in as well. So get me scissors in there. There we are. Let's see if I can get that off. Gosh, I never thought to check, you know, to see if there was something. I just assumed that it was fine. Oh gosh, I'm glad I wore these gloves now. Right, so again, half of this bottle. So, and that's coming up to that green mark I made from the water. So it's a little bit more for that hardener. Let's put that lid back on. I think that's it. Now I have to stir for 2 minutes with this. So let's move it here closer to. Oh, don't get any of that in. Oh, equally, I don't want to move it so that it goes. Now I've got to stir it slowly, apparently, because I don't want to get streaks or air bubbles in it. I don't know whether it's best to hold it or best to just do it like this. So I'm just going slowly round and round. So presumably I've got to mix the two together. And because they're clear, it's not, I can't really tell if it's mixed or not. So I'm just going to keep going. So my daughter bought this for me as a gift. So I don't think I thought it was going to be this this much fun. So keep on going, keep on stirring. I never thought, have I got the timer on for 2 minutes? Oh, look at that, stuck to my finger. I don't know how long 2 minutes is going to be. Oh gosh. Just going to keep going until, right, that's better. Now, what I don't want to do is to get any bubbles in there, and I've got a couple. Slow down with your stirring, Teresa. Perhaps I should have gone over to Amber and watched how she does it first. Oh dear. Right, I've got some streaks I can see, and I've got some bubbles in there, so I'm just going to take it nice and slow again. I wonder if just stomping it down will get rid of those bubbles. What do you think? If I just kind of go like that, will that bring them to the surface, do you think? Well, that seems to have helped. There are some little bubbles in there, but they are tiny and they came to the top. So, right, do you think that's mixed enough? Last thing I want to do is to pour it in there and it doesn't harden because I haven't mixed it in enough. So, oh gosh, I'm just creating more flipping bubbles. Oh gosh. Well, for my first one, if there's bubbles in, I'm going to forgive myself. Only because it's my first one. And this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Right. Going to see about getting some new gloves, something that's not quite as tight. So I can only do one at a time, so I've only got this one mould. So I'll leave that there on the paper. I've got to fix these gloves. Right, so that helped. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and pour. I'm gonna be quite maverick about it. See how we get on. So, and try and cover everything, and then hopefully it'll cover all the corners. Ooh. I need a bit in that corner. Go round, cover that over. Still more in there. I don't want to start scraping though, in case that causes more bubbles, and I don't want to lift it up too much in case that causes bubbles. Now the bit at the top, so this is the end where the hole is for the tassel to go through. So I just want to make sure, oh, that's sticking out just a little bit. I don't want to use the, mind you, then again it is covered in this resin, isn't it? So maybe I could use, oops, maybe I could still use this to move it around. So that's the top, that's the bit where the there's the hole through it. So I just want to make sure, yeah, that's all covered. Oh gosh, this is more stressful than I thought it was going to be. Oh, now I've lifted that bit of gold up. Good Lord. Okay. Right, that's sticking out. Push it back. There's a bubble there. That seems to have worked. Whew, gosh, right, I don't want to touch it again now. Let's see if there's any left in here. Oh, I think there is. So I'm going to use my this to see if I can get it out. I don't know. Can I use the same? Can I use this again, or will this just harden into? Oh, I don't know. I suppose I'll find out. Because I'm guessing that all of this in here is going to go hard, isn't it? So can I use it to do another bookmark? Or will I have to find another little I wonder if McDonald's ones would do. Do you know the McDonald's for the sauces? I wonder if that would do. They're not as big as this one, but it might. Trying to get as much out as possible. I think I'm about right with my measurements. Don't think this is, certainly not too, I don't want it to overflow either. That's the other thing, is it? So there we go. Now I've got to leave it for 24 hours. Gosh, walk away. And don't prod it. That's the other thing. It says don't prod. So I'm not going to prod. I'm just going to leave. Can I get... No, I'm not even going to try. I've got that little leaf there. So I give you tons of leaves, look. How many do they think we were going to put in there? I do not know. So I'm going to leave that like that. And I'm not going to touch any of it. So those bits I can pop in the bin. They've gone. So I'm just going to leave it like that. That seems to have... That one leaf in the middle seems to be up. Hold on. See if I can push it down. There we go. Down. That's better. It just seemed to have risen up. Oh, don't blow too much, Teresa. So no, I'm not going to touch any. I'm going to leave it like that and see how we get on. So look out for tomorrow's video. Very, very short. And it'll be 24 hours later. So yeah, I'll come back and see what happens, whether that comes out okay or whether I've been and made a complete and utter disaster. I know what I'm thinking. Anyway, I'll see you in 24 hours. Take care. Bye for now.